Look who finally decided to wake up. Did you enjoy your little nap? Oh yes, you fell fast asleep. And I'm pretty sure you had some sweet, sweet dreams. You were smiling, giggling sometimes. I didn't know my healing spells were so relaxing and enjoyable. You don't remember what happened, really? Well, that's probably for the best. Your brain doesn't want to lower your self-esteem, so you blacked out. I know what happened, I saw what happened, and I dragged you all the way here to set up camp while you were resting. And it wasn't a walk in the park. Your equipment is pointlessly heavy. I agree that your armor is nice and all, but it didn't prevent you from falling immediately under Lesh's punch. Nor did it protect you from a Vadinoise strike. Oh yes, trust me, it was quite the sight. You, so helpless when you're supposed to be the commander of your so-called republic. Where was I when it happened? Hiding, of course. Invisible amongst trees, happy to see Karma at play. Yes, Karma. Haven't I told you again and again that you should never play with the forest's children? Plants, yes. You were cutting some of them with the tip of your sword. Oh, well, I apologize if our little walk, as you call it, was boring you to death. But you also came too close to the water when I've always told you not to, and now, here we are. Could I have helped? Isn't it what I am doing now? Plus, I intervened. Didn't want to see you killed in front of my very eyes. Why? Because you already paid me for escorting you through the forest. That's why. Oh, are you disappointed? Did you think that some feelings were involved? How long have we known each other? True. Too long to count. Well, I guess, like any other living creature, knowing someone for so long creates some sort of bond, a link that cannot shatter easily. Especially in our situation. We've been on too many adventures together not to care for one another. Don't you think? Oh yes, these were the good old times when we were running across the land, slaying dragons and hunting treasure in abandoned ruins, when we would sleep in dirty inns or on the side of the road under the moonlight. But it's all in the past now. How do you feel? Sore. I'm afraid there's nothing I can do about that. Your body needs time to recuperate. Can you move your right arm at all? Let's see. Ah, yes. Vadinoise poison. See? Here. Your veins are turning black. Not a good sign at all. Do not worry. Nothing can happen to you. I am here, remember? The spread is at a very early stage. I can easily heal you, but there's always a but, isn't there? But you need to promise to listen to me, or next time, you won't be so lucky. Yes? Look at you, such a good human. Now, let's heal your wound. Stay still. It tickles. Really? Well, at least it's not uncomfortable. This brings back memories, doesn't it? You always put yourself in dangerous situations, and for no reason whatsoever. And I was always here to bring you to safety and heal you. The perfect duo. I guess we were, yes. Alright, that should do. You need to rest, at least for the night. We'll be on our way tomorrow as soon as the sun comes up. What's that? Is this the question you were dying to ask me all this time? We are not a duo anymore because our lives have changed. You took on an important role in human society, the Republic's commander. You have responsibilities now. You cannot just go and wander in the world anymore. You've lost your freedom as soon as you set foot into the grand scheme of politics. Do I resent you for that? Maybe, yes. A part of me would have preferred for us both to stay like we were, to feel as beings, hungry for adventure, always on the lookout for new quests and gold. I really enjoyed this life we had. But you made your choice, which was probably the wisest. How so? Well, you are human. You are not getting any younger. I presume it is now your time to settle and begin a more serious existence. Plus, I am sure your experience is quite valuable to your people. Me? What about me? Oh, I am an elf, remember? Immortal creatures, or so they say. If not infinite, I will live a very, very long life, longer than you could ever imagine. There's no need to worry about me. Why not work with you? You're joking, right? You know very well why. You and I were strong together. We enjoyed each other's company, but it doesn't mean I love spending time with your kind. And so, getting involved in your society, in your politics, that is a life I would very much hate. How so? Because no matter the year, no matter the people in charge, humans have always striven to destroy, kill, eradicate. Anywhere you go, war and death follows. I've roamed these lands for a very long time, long before you were even born, and it has always been the same. War after war after war, weapons, killings, invasions, revenge. Your blood is tinted with hatred, most of all against your own kind. I do not wish to be part of that. But Maybe you, with such a high position, may be able to change things. Who knows? Well, you are commander now. Who is to tell that you cannot become ruler tomorrow? Everything changes so fast in your society. Why did I come back to the woods? Same answer as your previous question. That and the simple fact that elves are not so welcomed on your territory. Oh, don't get me wrong. You enjoy our presence, like beautiful dolls that never crumble, beings so elegant we pass as otherworldly. You enjoy us like you would a painting, for a time. But then something grips your hearts and makes this appreciation transform into hatred. We are not fascinating anymore. We are hideous. We are upsetting. Why? Because we have that which you can never and will never have: immortality. Humans have always been jealous of elves, as long as I can remember. You tolerate us, but that is all. So I prefer to come back to my roots for the time being, reconnect with my kind and our ways that I left behind for too long. Well, nothing can be erased, not even the past. So I still help you, yes, but not because of necessity. The gold is appreciated, of course, but it is not the reason why I am here with you tonight. Why then? Because I really enjoyed the time we have spent together. And no war, no dispute, no hardships could ever make me not want to see you again. Pleased with this answer? I'm sure you are. Am I happy? Being bedridden changes you into a philosopher, it seems. I haven't run away from elven society for nothing when you and I met years ago. It has its flaws too, of course. Arrogance, disdain, biasing traditions. It is not easy to navigate every day, but at least we're not trying to destroy the world. Will this ever change? You mean humans? A part of me wants to believe that you can change, yes. But another one, the probably more realistic one, says that you are doomed, and us with you. Sometimes I even wonder why the gods brought you to these lands. Oh no, don't get me wrong. I would never regret spending a few years of my life by your side. Knowing you was, and still is, something I treasure greatly. But you're just one amongst so many. If all humans were like you, then I guess the world would be a better place. But it is unfortunately not the case. How can things change? I am not sure anymore. You humans work in cycles. For a period of time, everything is good and bright. The next, darkness prevails. Some old elven tales speak of you as God's spice. They sprinkled a little bit of you down here to make things more interesting for them. Why? Well, I guess elves are not as exciting to watch grow and evolve as you are. We are stuck in time. We are not actors. We are merely witnesses of events passing by us like a breeze, a tingle on our skin, a strand of hair blown in the wind, a speck of dust in the air, a small star in the darkest night. We watch, we help sometimes, because if we never interfere, the world could come to an end. But we never lead, we never join you on stage. We are the silent public that looks, expecting something, but never what happens in the end. Now, maybe this is enough questions and thinking for you tonight. You need to rest after all. But before you go back to sleep, maybe you should consider what I told you earlier. You, ruling your kind, you've always wanted to change things as long as I can remember. Always talking about how your politics were the worst, how new laws were crippling the people, how things needed to change. Maybe you are that change. You are the commander. Many of you rulers were in your shoes before taking charge. Your life will radically change, but maybe you are the answer your kind seeks right now. This is me interfering in humans' affairs, yes. Planting a seed of thought inside your mind, and hopefully, sooner than later, it will sprout in a beautiful reality. Now, go back to sleep. We still have a long way before reaching the end of the forest. And now that you've angered her, the journey won't be as pleasant as it was today. So I need you to be ready for tomorrow. Oh, please. I know this forest like the back of my hand. It changes, yes. It moves, transforms. Never the same no matter how many times you enter it. But I can cross it with my eyes closed. That's how good of an elf I am. And you need me to go on the other side. So, be nice, stop talking, close your eyes and sleep tight. I am keeping vigil tonight. Do not worry. With me awake, no creature will come and harm you. I promise. I will look after you. I will even tuck you in if you get rid of your cover during the night. How about that? Good. Now, close your eyes and sleep.